Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jai here, and before we get back into Anastasia, I'm going to throw this question out to you guys. First of all, we've got the annual thing coming up. Before that, we got go to 3, but we do have the anniversary event coming up, and with it is going to be the GSSR banner. What I want to know from you is which banner do you plan on pulling on? Because each class is going to have their own banner. You can have one for sabers, archers, lancers, riders, casters, assassins, berserkers, or yeah, I think it's that, and special class. Me personally, I'm gonna go for special class because as of the recording of this video, there are four SSR servants I don't have. One's in the rider category, that being Bev. The other is in the another is in the caster category, that being Iliasville, and the other two being in the special area. One is foreigner Abigail Williams, and the other is which one? Alter Ego Kiara. My best bet is probably getting getting either Kiara, Abby, or an extra copy of someone, say, one of the other classes. Personally, I wouldn't mind getting a third copy of Jalter. But we'll see what happens when that happens. So, now that all being said, let's get back into Anastasia. Now, I looked ahead because I saw that it was going to be Lancers and Berserkers. I thought maybe the Berserker was going to be Atalanta Alter, but it's not. It's actually, there's going to be some Demon Boars and a Lancer at the end. It's going to be a bicorn, a bicorn horse, or whatever. So let's get into it. And all right, the guest servant is Atalanta Alter, so let's find someone who's got. Okay, no. Let's go ahead and use this person's waiver, and no, not all the saber dailies. Okay, here we go. These dailies. Let's put Kiyohime back in there. She's really close to ball level 5. As soon as I'm done with that, I can just put Angra back in there. So here we go. Section 9. Birth of a Yaga. Halt! This is Solarian, and I am Ave Kebron. We are members of the Rebel Army. Please open the gate. Oh, it's you guys. Perfect timing. What do you mean? The boss has another favor to ask you. She wants your help hashing things out with other servants. Hey there. Where's the other one? Where'd Mash go? Hello, Passy. I hope you don't mind my cutting in remotely like this. I was reassigned to the rear guard. The Kedron is here now, and I can only be of so much help in battle. So for the time being, I'll be supporting you as all as a navigator. Huh. All right. Anyway, you look pretty tough to me, but I guess I was wrong. So you have returned. Paxi told me everything that happened. You did well convincing the 2 out of the 3 villages to help us. It is dangerous that the 3rd village was destroyed. There's nothing we can do about that now. I take it Mosh has bowed out. Yes, I'm so sorry. It is fine. You must have your reasons, so I will not pry. If you have determined you are unable to fight, then removing yourself from the battlefield is the only sensible decision. Now then, while you were visiting those 2 villages, we learned about another possible ally. Well, it's safe to say that most of the frontier area's population is on our side. We still have precious few actual soldiers who are able to fight. Understandable, given that most of them are mere villagers. You see, there's actually another faction here in Russia, in addition to the Tsar's Oprichniki and our rebel army. Our numbers are primarily composed of farmers. Our numbers are primarily composed of farmers. Theirs are deserters and former nobility. The problem is that this faction is also being led by a servant. Do you know who they are? I've met him once. I still know little about him, but I believe he was of a class similar to my own. He also wasn't wearing any clothes. You mean full frontal? Of course not. His lower half was completely covered. That would never fly among us either. At any rate, given that their leader is also a servant, it falls to me to meet with him. Avi Kedron, I'd like you to keep an eye on our base while I am gone. Would you mind? What say you, master? Do it. Very well. Your wish is my command. I'll leave your golem as it is then. Atalanta, would you like a golem as well? No, thank you. I have no need for any vehicle. My name is famous for a reason. Ah, yes, I recall. You were the fastest runner in all of Greek myth. Paxi, I want you to come with us too. They're sure to get suspicious if we come without at least one yaga. Furthermore, I told you were a hunter, so I'd like you to kill and dress any beasts we find along the way. I could do that as well, but I doubt the same is true for the Chaldean. Got it. I can do that. Well, Solari, looks like you and I are heading out together again. Glad to have you with us, Paxi. Then it looks like we're good to go. Oh, right, Paxi. Would you tell Yashkia to come here? You got it. Yow. Ahahaha. Looking around here, I see kids playing, old folks relaxing comfortably, and farmers tilling their fields like they don't have a care in the world. For some reason, it makes me sick. I've had such a clear image of what the rebel army's life must be like. I imagine brave soldiers proudly risking their lives to defeat Ivan the Terrible. But now here I am, and I see it for what it is. A bunch of weakly yaga with nowhere else to go. Kids, the elderly, farmers, this is their refuge. And that human-looking monster is the only thing keeping them safe. Hey, you're Yashka, right? Huh? Yeah, that's me. The boss wants to see you. Some kind of message before we head out. Got it. I'll be right there. This is a map, and it's not of this area. The topography is too different. Why are you planning on relocating the stronghold? Whatever. Alright, everyone. Take care of things while I am gone. It's in good hands, boss. Are you leaving, boss? Yes, but do not worry. I promise to return. Okay. Alright now. We'll start with a cave at the halfway point. Paxi, you'll obtain and dress some meat before we get there. Got it. Alright, might as well get going. The weather is nice today. The blizzard has died down considerably. So our chances of a big blizzard are slightly smaller blizzard? Yep. Any day where the storm weakens is a lucky day. We almost never get weather like this after all. Wait, is your world a lot brighter than this, Solaria? Yes, it is. It depends on where you go, but I would certainly say blue sky is much more common in our world. Though, honestly, I haven't seen much of it myself. Well, it's a little silly for me to speak of it like I'm an expert. Blue sky, huh? For us, this is about as blue as it gets. Hey, when you say blue, you mean blue, right? Do you really get clear sky like that? Sure do. I see. What a weird color for the sky. Not at all. A clear blue sky brings peace of mind to all manner of people. Of course, different people do prefer different colors of the sky. That's just as true for Yaga, too. Still, for us old-fashioned humans, it is depressing seeing the sky so stormy all the time. Anyway, I can smell demonic beasts nearby. Let's go hunting, Solaria. I like two of my best sabers and my best caster. Currently using a portable charger to charge my phone. Got like 3 of them, so. Okay. How? Let's target this one. Let's not use that one right now. All right. Yeah, this might need. I might need to do is I need to do is a Merlin's NP for here. This probably should work, so hopefully. Just in case. Okay. Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Yeah, I think they should be dead by the time I get to. By the time it gets past, but you know, with Musashi's ability, you know, it's gonna be Musashi's MP should be. Yep, it's gonna be dead. Oh, yep, it was so far dead. Okay. Ball level 5 for Kyo for Lance of Kyoime. Good. Man, I'm super impressed with you guys. I'm still super impressed, guys. Huh? What's that scent? That is no demonic beast. Smells like Yaga blood. It's likely too late to help, but we should go check it out nonetheless. Hey, I found them. Although, what's up? I see. They're dead. I suppose they had an unlucky encounter with demonic beasts. No, it's not that. They were killed by a weapon, and a frighteningly sharp one at that. No Yaga sword or hatchet could make a cut so clean. Their skin is much tougher than humans. Someone would have cut through them like this with a very sharp weapon and a truly powerful blow. Could it be a Yaga hunting, or could it be Yaga? Could it be a Yaga hunting other Yaga with a blade? Or maybe there's a demonic beast with blades like this. I'd never heard of anything like that. And then there's these footprints. These are no Yaga prints. These are human prints, like yours. Like ours? Come to think of it, we did hear about someone who protected Yaga village from bandits. Ah yes, the one supposedly sliced off the bandits' arms in an instant. This may indeed be our swords, but there is too little evidence to be certain. It could also be another servant. We know nothing about it. Restart that. It could also be another servant we know nothing about after all. We shall have to keep all that in mind. Now come on. The sun is going to set soon. We can rest in the cave up ahead. Paxi, will you drain our prey's blood? Looking around. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Guess the stench would be a lot for a human to take. Just sit tight. You can make most of our blood go away by draining the blood and letting it sit in water mixed with salt and herbs for a while. I'll put the intro to the side too. If you boil them and keep them in a leather pouch, that can work as a lure for demonic beasts. If things get bad, you can just toss it and things go running after it. Are the entrails inedible? Technically no, but they don't exactly taste great. Plus, they're real poisonous. They must contain a lot of toxins. It'd be safer to just avoid them then. Yep, but the black meat's safe. Here, I just finished cooking some. Here, I just finished cooking some. Go on, eat up. Reminds me a lot of bear meat. Bear, huh? What sort of creature is that? Is it weak? Does it taste good? Is it filling? Fum, fum. You know, the more I look at that thing, the stranger it seems. From our perspective, it is you Yaga who are the real wonder. I still can't fathom how your kind has managed to survive this frigid world. It does regularly fall below minus 100 degrees at night, and on particularly cold days. I don't see how even merging with demonic beasts lets you survive. Don't go around asking other Yaga about that. It's considered a serious taboo. There was a time back before we had guns that could kill demonic beasts when we used to eat weak Yaga. Well, you know how people used to breed livestock, right? Artificial selection, I think they called it. That's how we survived this long too. The weak were weeded out. The strong and weak were analyzed to see what separated them. And the strong were prized above all else. After we merged with demonic beasts, we ate those who were swallowed up by their power, or couldn't handle it, or couldn't ever see themselves going on like this. Next, we fed on the young and sickly, followed by those who are just straight up weak. After all that, we stopped being just being a combination of demonic beast and human, and started being Yaga. My old man told me where our name came from a long time ago. It was something like Baby Yaga, I think. Baby Yaga. That's a figure from Slavic folklore. I believe she was a man-eating witch. They say that's where we got the idea. Start calling ourselves Yaga. That's what we started calling ourselves, to set us apart from the old, frail humans. Or maybe because we were willing to kill and eat our own kind. Anyway, now you know why we're called that. It reminds us we never forget what we did. Somebody who named us Yaga for a reason. So when you get right down to it, we really aren't like you guys. No, maybe not. We are weak and frail, which is why we banded together. To be honest, I feel rather at home in this Yaga society, except when it comes to the children. I have no problem with grown-ups fighting and eating each other, but children. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why she became an altar. I see you're still you, altar or not. That is none of your business. Maybe that's why the other Yaga accepted you as their boss. A new blizzard began at nightfall, and it never stopped. We ended up waiting in the cave overnight. Even when morning came, it was only marginally brighter out than it had been at night. But for a Yaga like me, that light was more than enough. After all, I could still clearly make out Solaria as she was sleeping in this dimly lit cave. She still had her eyes closed, but she was quietly talking to Master's projection. Even if it didn't feel right listening to that. Besides, I could tell from her expression that they weren't talking about anything important, let alone me. Atalanta, though, she had her eyes closed, but I was pretty sure she wasn't actually sleeping. Just turning and looking at her for a bit made her furrow her brow. I turned away pretty quickly. If I kept looking at her for just one more second, I'm sure she'd have opened her eyes. Atalanta's no Yaga, but she looks more like one of us than she does humans. That's probably why the Yaga trust her. She's only a little different from us. That's not true for Solaria, though. It isn't just the way she looks. There's something fundamentally different about her. A long, long time ago, I left something behind that I just couldn't take anymore. It nags me now, just a little bit, like a tiny thorn jabbing me in the chest. Nevertheless, I decided to just put it out of my mind. To close my eyes, fall asleep, but not think about anything. Okay, we're going back to the screen. Yaga Donetsk. Okay, I think I know what this one is. Kind of looked ahead, and this is gonna be it's gonna be a battle with with multi-hit point bar battle with Billy the Kid. I gotta actually look up how many, because there's different things with the hit point bars. I know I'm going to be taking Tom, my Tama Lancer, because she's now MP5, and that should be helpful against Billy the Kid, considering she had her MP skill is increased strength against male enemies. So, I'm trying to think. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Until next time, this is Lil J saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.